welcome to our yoga practice tonight. We are doing a practice that is going to support the talk that we just did, which is all about preparing for the 12 nights of Christmas, the 12 days of Christmas, which is each day is a day of contemplation. And we do not set goals in January because January is in the dead of winter. What we do is we contemplate. We let go of what's no longer working to bring in what we want. So we're doing a practice today that is going to allow us for more contemplation. So we're going to start out seated. So you will need your blanket to start. So let's get started with that. Welcome everybody and Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, or Happy Holidays. Okay. All right. So we're going to start out seated, and you will want to use your blanket. You can fold it in half, or you can fold it in thirds. And then you'll want to sit up pretty high, or if you need more, you can always grab a block. Oh, I love your flowered socks. And you could sit even higher with the block. All right, pull one heel in and then the other. And place your hands on your knees. Close your eyes, and we're going to begin with contemplation. So begin closing your eyes, drawing your attention into the space from the upper lip to the nostrils. Bring all your awareness and focus there. Notice how the body feels as we begin this practice. Notice the level of activity of the mind. How does your emotional body feel? Good, and then we're just going to start rolling our shoulders back behind us. Rolling back. And then rolling forward. And then turning your head to the right and then dropping the head down. And we're going to go into a circle, look up and drop down again. Go in a circle. And then turn your head to the other side and drop down and go in a circle. Drop and go in a circle. One more. Great. And then you're going to take your arms and move them to one side and pause, look behind you. And then go to the other side. Pause, look behind you. And rotate, do it again. And rotate. And then we open up laterally. So reach, drop this other shoulder and bend that elbow. And reach. Relax the shoulder and reach. And reach. Good, and then the hands are going to come back onto the knees, and they're just going to see if you can lean forward and then drop maybe your elbows onto a block. Lean forward. Just releasing that low back, come back up. And we're going to bring our legs up. So they're going to come up wide, hands behind you. So they're just going to go right behind you. And then you just move side to side. And we're going to hold them to the right side and then rotate. Good, and then we release. Now, whatever heel you pulled in first, now you pull the other heel in. Hands come out, and again, we roll our shoulders back. And forward. Good, the arms come up, and we move to one side. Look behind you. Go to the other side. And again, move to the side. And reach. Good, and then we're gonna open up laterally. Open. Go to the other side. And again, open. Relax the bottom shoulder. And other side. Good, and then we go forward. You can bring your hands on your knees and just lean forward. If that's it for you, that's fine. Or you can take your block in front of you as high as you need it to be and drop right down. Good, and then the legs come up. And again, we're gonna go back and forth. And then release, go to the other side, to the left, and then you rotate behind you. Great. Just realized my piano is a mess. I've got all this piano music out because I've got all this Christmas music. I only play it one time a year. All right, and then we come out of that, we're gonna go into a crawling position. From there, we're gonna press back down dog and walk out your heels. Drop the knees. And draw both heels down, get hollow in your belly. Part of it's that there. All right. Draw both heels down. If you're not doing that already, draw both heels down. Good. All right, then we're going to step the right leg forward, drop the back knee. Pause. Just let that pelvis open up. And then you want your gaze to move to a single point. So what we're doing is we're helping the mind calm down. We're grounding it by taking the eyes to a single point in front of us. And you keep your eyes there. Not intensely. It's an easy gaze, but the gaze is to a single point. And let the mind settle and ground. Good, now this leg is gonna come up and go back behind us. It lifts up and goes back. Curl your toes under and then curl your toes under on the other foot and then just shift down onto your elbows. Release your forehead down. Now, if you've got a little more flexibility, you can reach that top leg out a little further. So it goes towards your ankle. Forehead down. Then releasing out of that. Coming back up into a crawling position and then back into down dog. Left leg now steps forward. Drop the back knee. And again, we're releasing the pelvis forward and your eyes gaze down to a single point. And you're going to keep your eyes there. Let the eyes settle. and let the mind become grounded, just staring at the single point. Keep it there. Keep it focused. It's a gentle focus. We're releasing intensity. We want to release the intensity of the day. We don't need that today. At the end of the day, we want to allow things to settle. Great. And then we're going to take the top leg, take it back, and now it goes over the bottom leg. And then you're going to curl your toes under on both feet and release on your forehead down. And if you've got a little more flexibility, then you take the top leg, reach it back a little bit further. And slowly then come out of that. Going back into down dog. Nice. And then look up at your hands and step forward all the way up. Go right into a forward fold. And then inhale, up, reach, open up, forward fold. Nice and slow. Add an extension. You could bring your hands to your shins, or they could stay on the floor and extend your spine. And then right leg is going to step back, lunge, drop, release. Good. Then step back, down dog. Drop down onto your knees and shift forward, slowly lower. Interlace your fingers behind you so that you are squeezing those shoulder blades together and lifting the chest up. Keep that. So you keep the shoulder blades together, then bring your hands down right to the chest. Press those elbows in, drop them down, then lift up a little bit more, and then back down dog. Then the right leg steps forward, drop the back knee. Good, then back leg steps up. Add an extension. Fold. Inhale up. All the way up. Exhale, forward fold down. Inhale, extend the spine. Step back, right leg lunge. Drop the knee, release. Back down dog. Drop down onto your knees and shift forward, lower. We're going to do that again. Interlace your fingers behind you. Lift. I'm really trying to help encourage really good posture here in Cobra. Then hands to the chest, roll the shoulders back, press your elbows in, gently lift up. Drop your elbows. Back, down dog. Right legs forward. Drop the knee. Good, then left leg forward. Extension. Fold. Inhale up. Bend the knees. All the way down. up, forward fold, all the way down, extension, step back. Now plank. Of course, you can modify to the knees if you need to. Lower, lift cobra, press back, down dog. Hold it. Then your right leg steps forward. Drop your back heel and come up, warrior one. Reach. Stabilize. Now we're going to release our hands, interlace behind us. Lift up and then drop to the inside of the front leg. You can rest your torso on the thigh or go to the inside. Let go of your head. Release, step back plank. Modify if you need to, lower. Lift, back down dog. Then the left leg steps forward. Drop your back heel, and again we come up. Reach. Release, interlaced fingers behind you, open, then drop all the way down. Release your head. Hands to the ground, step back, plank, modify if you need to, lower. Lift cobra, back down dog. Okay, we're gonna hold it here. Right leg now steps forward. Warrior two. Open. Nice, relax those shoulders. Then reach. Back to warrior two. Then reach again, warrior four. This time, we're gonna reach, straighten the right legs. The front leg straightens, turn the foot in, so you turn and face behind you. And this upper arm now reaches across the body to the opposite foot. Now, if you need a block, take it with you. No problem. And then open up. Now keep the sacrum level. And then open up the torso. Reach. Now, you do have to watch this upper arm. There's a lot of people that will turn their hand. So you actually want to keep your thumb going in the same direction as your head. So your fingertip, the baby finger, is towards your hips, and the thumb is towards your head. Great. And then you come out of that. Slowly come out of that. And we're going to turn and rotate down and step back, down dog. Pause. Drop down onto your knees and shift back. Release down. Then we come back up into plank. Modify to the knees if you need to. Lower. Lift cobra. Take it back, down dog.
Pause. Now your other leg is going to come up and step forward. Warrior two. Reach. Bend that knee. Try not to shift your weight forward. Keep it pulled back. Then turn that front hand. Reach up, warrior four. Turn your head, look up. Back into warrior two. Back into warrior four. Hold those legs. Building strength for Vata. That's what we need to do. Then we reach, straighten the front leg, turn the foot in. Take a block with you if you can or if you need it. Then this upper arm goes across the body to the opposite leg and reach. Now keep your sacrum level. Reach. Thumbs towards the head. Pinky finger is towards the hips. And then releasing out of that, you're going to turn, rotate towards the front, step back, down dog. Drop down onto your knees and release back so that the forehead goes down. Then coming back up into plank. Lower. Lift cobra. Back down dog. Settle everything, the breath, the body. Become still. Then right leg steps up. We're going to go into Trikonasana. So you can grab a block, take it on the baby toe side of the foot. Line up that front heel with the arch of your back foot. And then stack right shoulder right underneath the wrist. Then left shoulder on top. The wrist above that, straighten the front leg. Trikonasana. Now again, there is a bit of a tendency for people to take their arm closer to the back, and you want to actually have that arm straight up out of the shoulder, and a lot of times it's a little closer to the head. Nice, Tina. Beautiful. Now we're going to go into Ardha Chandrasana, so half moon. Release the upper arm to your back. Turn your head, look at your big toe. Then you're going to take your block out, slide your back leg in, then slowly start to lift. Now that leg that comes up, it is activated. Keep it strong. Then release your arm. Then if you feel stable, turn your head and look to the side. Standing leg and the leg that's in the air are both active. Then we go back into Trikonasana. Take your block with you. Do it with as much grace and control as you can. Swing your arm around. Good. And then what you're going to do, you're going to release your block. Right leg goes up and reaches up into three-legged dog. Then bring it back in. And you're going to take it into pigeon. Lower. Now, if you need support, take a block or a blanket underneath you and hold. Strong and steady, and your gaze goes down. If you're able to go lower, you can drop onto the forearms. And then you want to keep the sacrum flat. So you are actively moving the extended leg hip down. You could stay up if you need to. Good, and then from there, we're going to curl the toes under on the extended leg, step back, down dog. Again, we're going to drop down onto your knees and release back. Forehead goes down. Shifting back up into plank. And modify if you need to. Otherwise, lower. Lift cobra. And take it back, down dog. Then the left leg comes up. Step it forward. Grab your block if you're using it to the baby toe side of the foot. Line up the front heel with the arch of the back foot. Then stack the wrist, the shoulder, the other shoulder. Reach. Turn your head. Both legs straight. And then that arm, instead of going towards your back, goes up towards your head. Lean back, everybody. Then we release the upper arm to the low back. Turn your head, look at your big toe. Slowly slide out the distance of your torso. Slide your back leg in. Then very gradually, slowly lift that leg. Release your arm. Turn your head and look to the side. The leg that's in the air is just as active as your standing leg. With control, slowly lower. Go back into Trikonasana. Swing the arm around. Take that left leg up in the air, front leg back. Reach. Then bring it back and go into pigeon. Reach. Now grab a block or a blanket, place it underneath the glutes if you need it. Stay lifted. Sacrum is flat as much as possible. Extended leg, hip goes down. And if you've got a little bit more, you can drop onto your forearms. Okay, now we are going to pull the block and the blanket out from underneath the left glutes and shift your weight there. Back leg swings around and goes over to the other side of your thigh. Now, if you're not able to do that, just keep it in the front of the shin. Both sit bones down. Now, if you can't get both sit bones down, you just need to pop up on a blanket, just like this. No big deal. Make the adjustment. Navel in. Then we take the chest up, shoulder blades down, rotate. Go across the body. Keep your gaze down. That's going to ground the mind. So if you have too much upward energy, if you have a hard time falling asleep, you have an overactive mind, your gaze needs to go down to a single point. Soften your gaze. Then release out of that. Extend your bottom leg and stack those knees. You can use a block if you need to. Drop. So extended leg is getting the big stretch here. And it's a great stretch because it's an isolated hamstring stretch. It is not going to pull on the attachment. So it's going to get the whole bottom of that extended leg. Love it. So you could do this, you could drop, you could do it this way, or you can put your head all the way down onto the knee. Great, and we're going to release out of that. Top leg comes out, and we're going to switch. So now that top leg goes under, and your other leg goes on top and over. Okay. And you sit up tall, both sit bones down, rotate. And then the bottom leg extends straight out. Top leg bend, stack the knees. And again, you can use a block. Start out higher. Drop. Go lower if you can. And it's an isolated hamstring stretch. Stretch the whole back of the leg. Oops. If you don't have blocks, you can use fists. That works. Good, and then releasing out of that. We're going to shake out those legs just a little bit. Come off your blanket if you're using one, and you're going to take it onto your back. So find your heels and then push up into bridge. Walk your shoulders underneath you. Now, keep the knees tracked in line with the front of the hip bone, not the outsides, the front. Then lift. Right leg goes straight up. Reach out of those toes. Take that foot on top of that left leg, just below the knee. Lower your pelvis. Draw the knees in, and you're going to thread your right hand through the legs. Grab at the hamstring. Draw the left knee in towards you and release your glutes. Or if you're a little more flexible, you can grab just below the kneecap. Then releasing the left foot to the ground. Right leg goes over. You can either stay right there or wraps around the calf, just around the ankle area. Shift your hips slightly to the right, and then the legs go over to the left, and extend your right arm out. Release. Slowly coming out of that. We're going to go back into bridge. So find your heels, press back up. Make sure your knees are tracked in line with the front of the hip bone. Walk your shoulders underneath you. And then the left leg goes straight up. Reach. Reach through the toes. Activate. Take that foot on top of the right leg, just below the knee. Lower your pelvis. Draw your knee in. Grab, so you thread the left hand through, grab, interlace at the hamstring, draw the right knee in, the left knee moves away. And remember, you are placing the foot on that right leg between the ankle and the heel, not beyond that, because you won't get as much of a stretch. So really keep it there. Now, if you're a little more flexible, you can grab just below the kneecap. Then dropping that right foot down, the left leg goes over. You can wrap the foot around, or you can keep it on the side, it's fine. Shift your hips slightly to the left, draw the knees in and take them over to the right. Left arm extends. Look to the left. Oh, these are so cute. I know, they're adorable. That should be a little bit more of a stretch if you keep the knees pulled up. Yeah?
This was too much.
Is it too much?
This one, yeah.
So just put a block right here. There you go. There you go. Better? All right. And then slowly coming out of that and pressing back up into bridge. Just release your pelvis. And then we release back down. Extend your legs out to the corners of your mat. Arms drop below the heart, palms up. And now you prepare for corpse pose, Shavasana. Yay! So cover yourself up, make sure you're warm, and definitely cover your eyes. Do you have something? Oh, good.
Yes.
I was going to say, if you have something for your eyes, I will go grab you something if you don't. All right, make sure you are warm. And out, relax. Okay, and we're going to deepen our breath. And then roll to your right side. Pause there for a moment. And then bring yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Great. We're going to bring our hands together, connect the thumbs to your heart. Close your eyes. Draw your attention once again to that space from the upper lip to the nostrils. Physically sensing, feeling breath there. And allow your gaze, even with your eyes closed, to be with the breath. Begin to cultivate contemplation and just contemplating the sensation of breath, moving in and out there at that space from the upper lip to the nostrils. Noticing every detail of breath. Contemplating the force behind the breath. What is the force behind the breath? Imagining that you have all the time in the world to contemplate that force. What is it? What is that force that moves the breath? And may this moment of contemplation support you in your 12 days of contemplation, of going inward, of acknowledging what it is you need to let go of and release, to allow in the new light, the new you. Namaste.